Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Tuesday, number 4 day for number 1 month for the year 2022. My name na Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King. Welcome to my daily podcast. Fellow people of the southern British Cameroon, good citizens of Ambazonia, the Republic of Cameroon is crumbling over Ambazonia policy to punish them economically for recolonizing our territory. The recent official contact by the Cameroon government to major news outlet to lie about the arrest of Willy De Paris is a new low to show that Cameroon have no credibility at all for anybody to take seriously what comes from their government, the statistics they provide to the IMF and other international institutions. Willy De Paris, the Cameroon musician who sang in the Nations Cup in Côte d'Ivoire about the indomitable lions, have been a staunch supporter for the self-determination of the Ambazonian people. The Cameroon government lied to its press that it has arrested Willy De Paris in Yaoundé airport and taken directly to Konengi concentration camp. If anybody needs to know anything about the Cameroon government, this is a clear example for our people to understand that nothing they hear from this government, even from their press that is largely being controlled by them, is credible. Cameroon is crumbling. Pobia is desperate.
But you know I'm not doing this for money.
The Cameroon government wanted to give the impression for the world and for the people back home, say they don't bribe Willy De Paris, make it come for can sing for Nations Cup, and then catch it. Somehow they be feel say this information it will deceive our people, it will discourage them, make them feel say everybody be as corrupt as them. Now Willy De Paris it talk for social media.
I will die one day. I know I will die. But before I die, fuck the world. Nobody will buy me. Nobody will buy me, Willy De Paris. I'm crying for you. You are not able. You are not able even to contribute to help the guys who have given their life for you, so that tomorrow you can have a better life, so that tomorrow your children can have a better life. You don't even know. I feel the pain today because when you were calling me, you feel the pain when people say they arrest me in Cameroon. You feel the pain. I feel it with you. I get the feeling with you, man.
Willy De Paris, he don't explain him. Say he no go ever be buy Cameroon. Me Cameroon no say they no fit buy everybody. Me Cameroon no say he know say one day they go poison it, they go kill it, as they always do. But he encourage Ambazonian they for fight and for do everything for defeat Cameroon. Like we talked before, they go before and then come for back. The Cameroon government it don't crumble. Financially they are finished. One of the biggest blow where Cameroon it don't get them for itself now for organize this Nations Cup. We will be bent for do everything we will fit do them for disrupt them. And we could disrupt them as we don't begin to disrupt them for the way they will disrupt them already on the ground. It don't be a tough challenge as the Cameroon don't bribe not to go there, but we know say people that don't be bribed for push most of the leader they will be getting for inside Victoria and for Fako area them, especially those who they be come out from Savannah State using tribalism within the Ambazonian Sakoi people them. But nevertheless, we are doing everything. This organization of this Nations Cup will bring Cameroon down. From which we will then get them, the money we Cameroon it spend over 200 billion for organize this work, this Nations Cup. Now money we the Cameroon government, if I don't use them for the next 5 years, they don't bond the money all. The estimate project actual cash we then spend them for this Nations Cup now 280 million US dollars. They don't spend like person we done drunk. Apart from the money we they don't burn them from their treasury, all the total money plus the one the way they loan them, where they spend them, they don't spend them till today. Now 344 million US dollar. We inside that money, as I talk, 280 million it come out for inside their hard currency plus money where they be already borrow them. This money it constitute over 23% of their overall budget for their government. For make una understand, country they succeed, they need to spend over 20% for their budget for any department. But for a government to spend the equivalent, not be just for the current budget, but for the next 5 years, 23% of their budget, they are gone. With this money spent, 2/3 of this money, it be stolen by the thieves and way poor behind the work out with them. Because now the only type of people that if you work out personally. 2/3 of that money then be stolen. It no go for the project. It go for private banks account where they go to hide and for inside the Caribbeans and for other bank the way it no go ever come back for the economy. The taxing of tax for money transfer 2%. Now a new desperation where even the Nations Cup it never even start. The Paul Biya it don't be desperate. It be signed by Paul Biya himself. The wallet is dry. They don't recycle method by method for steal money from the citizen. Come up with fake concours them for police for receive money for people them. The Cameroon government that even go for people their private bank account, close people their bank account, cut money for salary, excuse them for remove people them for salary, for create fake problem with civil servant them for withdraw part of their money, for cover up the emptiness of their budget. Ambazonia the need for intensify their attack for Cameroon economy and their sources them for income within Ambazonia. For the coming year, as we go to implement the 2022 vision of Dr. Cho Ayaba, it could be very important make all civilians and be involved and make them contact us with intelligence for places where we take action concerning this economic sabotage. On the ACN television, I go to bring on the documents, the pictures of these statistics and the worrying sign of a dying nation, Cameroon, as Ambazonia it pull the plug for separate itself completely with this monster nation. My own country people them, I go take una back for the episode from last episode for the podcast where I be bring una the history, and it be very important make una understand this one. This one nothing una done here like Romo, nothing where some people they don't doubt. I bring on today for una as fact. I don't confirm them both for the family members them, for John Ngu Foncha, and the lead them way I don't get them in this regard. It don't be confirmed, and I feel come for una for inform una this way una feel take them for my own word with the credibility of the governing council and myself for all this why we will not only follow we for know this one once and for all, and make this one be a big lesson for every Ambazonian for which way our people that go through today and for place we come out. Our future it be tied with our past. Knowing our past is very important for us to be able to know where we are going. To have a clear vision will enable us to strengthen our resolve while embarking on this journey. Fellow Ambazonians, I am here today to tell you that John Ngu Foncha, the Southern Cameroon, the Ambazonian Prime Minister, who defeated Ndele and brought us to this fake illegal union with La Republique du Cameroon, was not an Ambazonian, was not a Southern Cameroon citizen by birth. John Ngu Foncha was a Bameleke. The The father and the mother of John Ngu Foncha were Bamileke from Bafang, the heart of Bamileke land. That is why today you don't find any of his children back in Ambazonia. They have rediscovered their roots in Bafang. They have been building house in Bafang. John Ngu Foncha, who was given one of the largest land, he was one of the largest landowner in urban Ambazonia, was not an Ambazonian by birth. He is a Bamileke, born in Bamileke land. His father and his mother are all from Bafang. The papa for John Ngu Foncha, he been a leprosy patient, where be the sick leprosy. He managed gay woman, gay picking them, but they be over discriminate them for Bafang. The people for Bafang, they be treat leprosy people them very badly. So it be the fine place for run go very, very far from place where he grow up because of that shame. Now we enter for inside Ambazonia with a woman and he picking them, then can they stay na church he support them. They first enter for inside Ambazonia, they stay na for mission house, na church he take care of them. For the most part, na church bring John Ngu Foncha up. Church use the position for grab plenty land. Me personally, I grew up knowing John Ngu Foncha, visiting that he has very much, and I can assure you people, talking from family members, I ran discuss with workers away, they ran there for long time as well. He is from Bafang, a Bamileke, birth in Bamileke, mother and father. He have no root in Ambazonia. His children have since disconnect themselves from Ambazonia for the most part. They are not coming home. They are not engaged in our liberation. They are reconnecting back with their home and their kinsmen and their relatives where they come from, where they belong. There is a reason why most country they engage with where they call them for big book say natural born citizen clause. Most country them, including the United States, most country of the world, including even Nigeria, Angola, Albania, Argentina, name which one we want them, where they succeed, they don't spell them out for their constitution. Say only a natural born citizen, if he rule their country, if he get the position of the president or vice president. This will be very important because anybody will be born from another country with parents from another country, you will get a natural attachment to that country where you come from, where you go always present a conflict. If for judge case, they talk to me, you recuse yourself. If you get any conflict of interest, that means you move yourself for that case. For example, if you be a judge with one judge case where your family member now one of the people they made and get that case, or way now or for company where you that invest money for the you need to move yourself, then if you imagine why in need say make a president or vice president for a country, it be now a naturally born citizen for that country. Even Ambazonian, the way they don't travel, then go become citizen for other countries. They need to be permitted for be a president or vice president for who that top job them. John Ngu Foncha was a French Cameroon citizen. He was La Republique. He was born in La Republique. His father and mother were born in La Republique. He was the key person that drag and deceive and derail Ambazonia into joining La Republique. He started the Cameroon political party. He was easily deceived, not just because he did not understand, but because he is naturally attached to La République du Cameroun. Ndele would have never allowed us to join with La République as much as John Ngu Foncha had a good vision to build Ambazonia. When it comes to the core, he is La République. Our people, the need for learn. Say if you look at John Ngu Foncha, the builder, the architect, the person who will get all the good plan for say make prosper, the person who will be done put all the best institution. But when he go for that call, where is your loyalty? Do you have a divided loyalty? if he influence every other thing. Goodwill alone is not enough. Look at Endele, how Endele removed we from Nigeria. Look at how he fight for make sure Seme will not join La Republique. Even the traitors, the Munas, I want make would look for Augustin Joa, a natural born Ambazonian with papa and mama all Ambazonia in Nintong. Be buried for inside Ambazonia. How the difference it be between ye and John Ngu Foncha in terms of Ambazonia expression of self-determination and assertiveness of our will and aspiration to be a free and independent people. Why John Ngu Foncha, even against his own political party, be willing to go relocate for Yaoundé. Augustin Njua, Ngomjua, time we become prime minister, he no be want any law make it come up for La Republique, an alien country. He no be want any instruction when it comes for the governance of Southern British Cameroon, make it come up for La Republique. This one na a natural instinct where it come from the pride of a leader. Naturally, when you know say you lead na your people, when na your born people, place where you give village, if them born village is them born that one, you know say you no get place for go. Now why that one I see people like Ellie Smith and all those Anglo Bamileke them where they fear their family, their real villages, then they for La Republique. When I see say they easily be lured, even though they be against La Republique, they know the injustice what they suffer. But when it comes to the core for support our freedom, they know they. The same thing you see with me for. The list go on and on. Paper citizens. We need to know where all these things are coming from. Augustine Ngomjua, even though na person way they be pick and bring up for power, EP hate any other way they come out from La Republique, any rule way they come out from La Republique, he be hate them. He no be fit tolerate them. Now the natural spirit that for person where you talk on the place where you come up for the, he be willing for spill blood, he be willing for take blood on for Ambazonia for be free. Something Foncha would have never done. He would never even think about it. Augustin Ngomjua, he be put in place a strategy for break out from La Republique for Ambazonia for be independent and free. As I be tell now, the first thing we be do he be get Nanga, we be an importer and contractor we the build. Na Nanga company he be build the State House, the Prime Minister Lodge we dey for Boya. Na he be airport, he be a very hard working person. We be bent not be just for make money, but for build a country. He be make partnership with ye and provide finances. Me the Nanga company help for buy weapon them for we for be able to break out from La Republique. Na see say he own combi them, he be na within our own people and people the way they be na patriotic Ambazonians them. Those arms they be bought, so no be just plan, it be na two way they carry out, it be come through Victoria Seaport, it be take the weapon them, add them with the armory where the British people they be living for we. The second person as I be tell now for this strategy for us to be independent, it be na Peter Ndifo. Peter Ndifo, it be na a head for the mobile wing. It be na the person when I be collect those arms them and then add them with the armory, hide them from Cameroon their presence. It be na top secret. So Ambazonian, he fight for independence. He no be starting now. It be that already be an official policy set by our president, our legitimate, vice president, prime minister, for us to have our freedom. Peter Ndifo be reorganize the mobile wing into an army where it be planned for be called Southern Cameroon Defense Forces. When I get place with the vision, it come out Ambazonia Defense Forces. As when I be done here from the last episode, na Muna it be go use this information for buy a position for sell Ambazonia for La Republique due to infighting, primarily again caused by John Ngu Foncha. So Ndifo it be arrested by another Ambazonian called Robert Mbo, and then be charged for military tribunal, military court. Luckily enough, they no be get any evidence. That was before Mona if find out places that weapon they go game for La Republique, they can carry them. Ndi for be acquitted. Mbu run back for Yaoundé, run go for Yaoundé. Na person will be the take order na for Yaoundé, not be from Boya. So na be careful with all these chief the way they run go for Yaoundé, where they stay na for Yaoundé, they come back for inside Ambazonia. Una be careful with those people them. They don't begin to sell Ambazonia secret them, sell fighter them for their villages them. It not be start na today. So una be hear how Joa be done tell una how he be convoke the war council. He give the order for Mike and Tony make it defend Peter and Defoe with your blood, even if you mean make we go with war with La Republique. The only one thing where Joa he no be do am, where if he be do am, if stop all this thing, now for pick up Mbo for be treated as the Ambazonia Defense Force they treat black leg them. If they be done to treat our own people the way they be here now for Yaoundé, the way they go shutdown now for Yaoundé, they enter our land for can carry out mission them. If they be to treat them as we be treat black leg today, no person no forever betray Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. So when they shut down for Yaoundé, they send people that will back for money, they can't enter for inside Ambazonia. If una the 11 they come out back, they go back for Yaoundé, they go come back. They could do with we which way they be done do one before. So Amadou Aijo he come for begin appoint our strong people them as a federal employee. Being a member of the federal employee, that means your money go almost double or triple. Now say you done it today. If you never go join that club for CPDM, your salary, you know if you live on your salary, you know if you be house, you know if you get loan for bank until you don't go sell your people. So make una understand say most of the people they work at BB has the government money. They need the bill and because say they go sell na Njama for Yaoundé. Count them. They go sell na Ambazonia for the Kamutam. All those BB people they give them, job them for manager for the BB company for the bank them. Where every time they dinner for Yaoundé they go come back. They need to go sell na Njama and potatoes from Ambazonia. No be coffee and cocoa where they carry and go sell them for Ambazonia. God bless you now. Capo Daniel signing off.